Okay. Hi. It has been a really long time since I really felt called to sit down um, and use these beautiful little stones that I have here. They have been wanting to send out some kind of healing. Um, and the energy feels like completion and victory. What I've been tapping into is that the whole world has been given a choice to choose, a choice within themselves on whatever sort of level and whatever sort of way, and that of course is going to be different. Um, but it feels really monumental for the soul's journey. For me, that has been coming up in a variety of different ways. Things like my husband and I communicating better, me working through some of my inner child stuff with the kids, just, normal life stuff, but they have felt very deep, very profound. I've been dealing with some past life stuff and some star stuff, and there's something to it. And if you find this, if I decide to share it, if you find this, there's nothing planned, there's nothing scripted. This is simply what I feel. All of the healing and the connection that I bring forth is simply um, through my own connection with divinity. I don't bring it from anywhere else except from the spark of divinity within me. And through that energy, I believe that healing reaches you, and that if you're here listening to this, that you're here for a reason. And congratulations are probably in order. Whatever you have been struggling through, whatever you have been working through, it feels as though you are on the verge of that breaking point, that turning point. And I'm sure that term is super popular right now, which this is not about that, but those are the words. And I think there's a profound moment happening for a lot of people. Um, and maybe you were feeling really stuck in your life. Maybe there was a relationship that is ending on some level that you have been stuck in, that you really didn't know how to get out of. Maybe you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel for that. um, you know Maybe there's a job that you don't want to be in anymore. Maybe there's something that you've been holding on to since childhood, that is really deeply wounded, either something that you believe affected somebody else, or something that you have allowed to affect yourself. But either way, whatever the energy of victory and completion is for you, this is to help clear away and to help release. So for me, I feel it within the heart space, because what I'm holding, I hold really deep within there. And for me, I know it goes back a really long time. And it's like soul deep. So, whoever I'm speaking to out there, you know yourself, you know your journey, you know the divinity within you, whatever your faith is, wherever that healing is needed, and you feel it. This isn't something that's normal. This isn't something that you experience every day. And it's not something that we go through. It's like one of the big missions on the quest list when the soul decided to come through here. So whatever it is, it's going to bring forth really, really deep and profound growth going forward, and not the hard growth that we're used to. So I just seen 4:20 on the clock, so I'm gonna haul out one of these cards while I'm here, because why not? Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll just align. But there are some of you out here who have been maybe clearing some karma, um, and I would think spiritual karma, but we're being given the choice right now to really choose what's no, not what side. What side is wrong? Because there is no side. There just is. Um, we're given a chance to clear that karma. So this, whatever the quest is that has been completed for you, it is releasing you from the karma that has kept you stuck, from whatever it is. It's to help clear something that you feel is a part of you that you cannot clear, that you cannot heal. Whatever it is, this is the karma that was held within that. And we take a deep breath and just close your eyes. And throughout this, I am sending you different healings, but I'm simply gonna rain like a purple light, a purple energy, and that you'll experience that however you need to. But just take a moment and allow it. Ask it to clear that karma. Ask it to clear and ask it to take it out for you. Because the next phase, completing that, making the choice that you have made in this exact moment, is what's going to direct the bonus that you get going forward. And whatever comes after this is going to be, I hear the word glorious. So it is going to be glorious. So oh, that's so funny. Okay, so intergalactic mastery and confirmation. So, I find it really funny because as I'm sitting here shuffling these cards, the book is sitting here, and this is the picture that's on the book, and this image on the book is what really stuck out to me when it was like, we're completing that cycle. We're breaking free of that cycle, and there's this really cool rainbow energetic ribbon that goes around this pyramid, and it's going all the way up to the point, and it's about to like shoot upwards. And for me, what I see is this beautiful pyramid of light. We're all sitting inside of it, and all of the missions and all of the things that have taken place, all of the pieces and all of the choices that we have made to get us to where we are now, we're at the tip of that. We're at the top where we get to shoot forward, where there's nothing else standing in the way. The challenge is the growth. What comes next is what we came here to experience. And it's really powerful, and it's really beautiful. And so just take a moment and my ears are ringing, and they just came in. I don't know if you know what that means. It was like water just went in them, but they're really high pitched. They're beautiful. So when that happens, I know that there's a high level of energetic healing coming through my divinity outwards. And I simply open a portal and a gateway to allow that loving energy to flow out of me and through the spark of divinity and out into you, to allow yours to become free, to become allowed to be transformed, to be that beautiful ray of golden light that just shines, that excels, that blossoms, that flourishes, that gets a moment to breathe. So the fact that this intergalactic mastery comes out means to me that there are people listening to this that have in some way mastered themselves on an inner level, and they're finally ready to step foot into their own beautiful uniqueness. And I got this wave of pride, and not of pride in somebody else, but pride in yourself, because you are proud of what you have accomplished. You are proud of what we're speaking about right now, what you're feeling inside of you. And that really anchors it. It anchors it really deeply. I feel like there's one more. And I don't feel like it's tied to the other two. This is a separate message, whatever it is. In a moment, I'm going to do a very simple breathing and clearing. And if you're still with me, let's see what that message is. It's a different deck. All right. So the first one is gracious receptivity, which means for me right now, this is telling me that it's time to be grateful for yourself, to be grateful for yourself, and to be ready and open to receive what is coming, because for a long time it has felt like everything has likely been against you. Like there has been block after block after block after block after block, and we're stuck in this cycle of yeah, right, it's not coming, yeah, right, it's not going to happen, yeah, right, I could never do this, or whatever that is, whatever that has been standing in the way, whether that is someone else or that is something within inside of you. And it's time to let that go, to let it sit, to let it be gone. So in a moment, we're going to clear that. We're going to take it all, we're going to throw it in a fire, we're going to let go. But for right now, the universe is asking you to be open to receiving, to expect the miracle, because the miracle is coming. The heart chakra is the next one that has come up here. And it's really beautiful. I see this dragonfly image right here. And there's this beautiful transformation that's happening, right? That's been the theme coming in here. That this is a moment where we get to be activated. And I love the way this looks. And the message on the bottom is unfurling back to love. So this is the moment that we get to fall back in love with ourselves, that we get to connect with who we are and who we've chosen and decided to be. And we get to find a way to open up to that love again. And that is a part of that receptivity, to be able to bring in and to be able to welcome love from whatever angle that is, whether that is from ourselves to ourselves, or to the situation, or to maybe new people, to a new aspect and a new avenue of life that we haven't explored before. A 19 for balanced forces, and I have actually never seen this card come out before, which is cool. I love when a new card decides to come out. There's this beautiful balance that's happening here, and at the end, when we get to the point and we pass the missions and we figure out what the image looks like, and we understand how to achieve it. When we get to that point, we find this beautiful balance, right? We fall back in love with ourselves. We become grateful. We're open. We are in this beautiful energy when we get there, that's like balance. And when we maintain balance, it's easier for us to stay beautiful and clear. So for a minute, if you're still with me, I appreciate you. But in a minute, I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath, close your eyes, and I'm going to walk you through a quick clearing. We are going to go to a beautiful beach, and we are going to have a bonfire, and we are going to throw all our worries away, our woes, whatever those hurdles are, whatever you feel called to do, because this is unique to you, of course. And I am just going to take you there. Okay? So get comfortable, pause this, get ready, whatever you need to do. I will. All right, take a deep breath. And just allow yourself to find a beautiful rhythm that feels comfortable to you for your breathing. Close your eyes, lie, sit, do whatever you need to do to get lost. Almost that feeling that you're aiming for, like right before you get to go to sleep. You know, that one that makes you go like, whoa, right? So we're aiming for right in there, right before the whoa. So as you lay there and relax, just take a moment and imagine for a second that you are sitting on a beach with your feet in the ocean, the waves crashing with every breath. Feel the waves crash in and swoosh out. Feel for the warmth in your toes. Feel for the refreshing water whooshing over them. Allow the sun on your skin to recharge you and rejuvenate you. And allow yourself to just be comfortable for just a minute, because you deserve to relax for a second. And as you do that, you can experience that in any way that you wish. But to the side on the beach is a beautiful bonfire. And as you sit or dance or sing or do whatever you want, right now you're just in the sacred space of a beautiful warm beach that allows you to be free and comfortable. And within that space, all of your worries just kind of come to the surface. The ones that you're ready to let go, and whatever they are, ball them up and throw them in the fire. Just let them burn away. And as they do, a beautiful rainbow rain just kind of drizzles down all over the beach area. It's not wet, it's more like refreshing energy. And it fills in any of the space that the worries and the blocks and the things were. And you don't have to see or feel all this. You can just really sit there and breathe and just, you can think about things. You can bring them up and just choose. Like, yeah, man, let this fucking go. I don't need it anymore. And just allow me to pull that energy away from you and throw it in the fire for you. It's okay. I know that what you have gone through over the past while has been really fucking hard. I know it has been stressful, and I can feel your body resisting throwing it away because it's been holding on to it for a long time, and it has been a steady input, and it's almost like the nervous system doesn't know how to let it go, because what's it going to do without it? It's always been there. But it's time. It's really time to let it go. It's time, because going forward is not worth that. It's not worth that, whatever that is. It is time to let it go, because all has been forgiven. That is what I'm hearing. All has been forgiven. So that is a very unique message to somebody. All has been forgiven. They want you to go and be happy and stop worrying about them and stop wasting your lifetime worrying about them, and go live for them, because they love you and they want you to live for them. They want you to Dance Under the Moonlight. I don't know what that is, but Dance Under the Moonlight. Yeah, if that made you tingle, the next time you get the opportunity, take it, because it'll be healing. Okay, stay on the beach, let it burn.